What are the flirty glances of availability? The best way to show availability is one word. Hey. Life is too short to not hey. You walk by them, hey. And there's no pressure. Research finds that we decide how confident someone is within the first 200 milliseconds of hearing them speak. That means the most important word you can say really is, hey. That's it. You just signaled your confidence. Okay, so what does that mean? I'm a recovering awkward person, and I have found that through this work, and that is my mission today with you, that you can overcome awkwardness, doubt, and most importantly, the feeling of being underestimated. If you feel that you have a lot of potential or you have this desire to connect, but you don't know how, and people are underestimating your charisma, your ideas, your smarts, who you are, my goal is to make it so you no longer feel underestimated. I think the side door into confidence is thinking, okay, I have an idea. What's the blueprint that I need from conversations, from charisma, to be able to get where I want? So for me, the only way I was able to overcome awkwardness was taking control of the signals I'm sending. The step one of control is, how do you want people to see you? The cues that you send to others make people think about you a certain way, but the cues you send to others also change how others treat you. So if you want to be treated with more respect, you have to make sure it starts with you, that you're sending the cues needed to show others how they should treat you with respect. Think of 3 words that you wish to convey. Now we have to work backwards. So step 2 is, okay, how do we convey warmth and competence and loving or confidence? I discovered, the research on microexpressions, the 7 microexpressions, which we can talk about. It's the basis of resting bothered face. You are an angry person and you're misinterpreting neutral faces as angry. And then you reply back with anger or offensiveness or defensiveness. You make them angry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And so this is like this weird cue cycle. And then I started to categorize these patterns just for me. And then I realized there was all these other awkward people who also wanted to be able to read these social signals.
This is all happening before you get to the date, before you get to the event, before you get to the interview. This is where it has to start. People may assume that I'm always confident and have it all together. If I don't prepare for an event, I can turn up and feel exactly the same way.
Everyone should think about their bad first impression word, their current first impression word, and their ideal. Who are the people who bring out the bad first impression? The people, but also the places. Knowing who and what is going to also set you up for success into getting to the better, taking control. That's like step number 1. That's the groundwork.
We were talking about this idea that let's say you're at a workout class. Let's say you're at a social space. You want to let them know that you find them attractive, that you'd like them to do something, but you want to be subtle.
It's a phenomenon called signal amplification bias. We tend to think we are over obvious with our cues. They even counted the number of flirtation signals. They found in 10 minutes, how many signals do you think it took for a woman to show a man she was interested? In 10 minutes, how many signals did she have to send? It took 29 signals in 10 minutes to get approached. The most attractive women who were rated on their attractiveness got approached less than unattractive women who didn't signal enough. And so availability actually makes you more attractive, and you have to be super clear with them. So the very first one are flirty glances. So flirty glances are typically, they little gaze patterns, is we sweep the room with our eyes, then we see someone we like, eye contact, smiles. Self-touch is also considered a flirty glance. This actually releases pheromones. Scent is very, very important. The best way to show availability is one word, and it sounds like this. Hey. Because life is too short to not hey. If they like you, they're going to be like, hey. We decide how confident someone is within the first 200 milliseconds of hearing them speak. That means the most important word you can say really is, hey. You're sending me signals of warmth. Nodding is a warmth cue. We match the voice resonance of the most important person in the room. You would treat me differently based on those 2 hellos. If you speak with confidence, people are going to treat you with more respect. If you like someone, show it. Search for those Me Too moments. And then if you like them, say it. That right there is the best way to try to find your people. Search for reasons to like them. And if you like them, say it.